Record. Hi everybody, I'm David Perlmutter. I'm the founder and CEO of QuantumListing. I've been a commercial real estate broker for 32 years. I have my brokerage company still, Perlmutter Properties, based in White Plains, New York. We're licensed in New York and Connecticut, and I'm a partner in a New Jersey commercial real estate brokerage, although not a broker in New Jersey. So one of the reasons I started QuantumListing is having been a long-time user of other services that got more expensive and less user-friendly. I saw an opportunity to create a listing service that met the needs, my needs, and hopefully those of the commercial real estate community at large. We started in 2015 as a app for the iPhone and added a website, a full functioning website, about 6 months after. And then a year ago, we updated the website as we got more users and wanted to add more features and made it a little more robust. And that's where we are today. So as of today, we have over 3,100 registered members. We have, I just looked over 10,700 active listings. There are more that are archived and that have been on the service and deleted because they've leased or sold. So we're off to a pretty good start, and by no means are we industry comprehensive yet, but hopefully with your help and word of mouth, we will get there. So today we're going to focus in on quantum listing networks and groups, which are two of our newer features. Networks are something that we assign you to when you join, and groups are something that you can join on your own, and you can even start new groups. If you wanted to have a network, we can also work with you on that. And during the course of today's webinar, we'll go over the differences between these networks and groups. And one of the reasons we did these networks and groups is that there's only one real estate transaction that I know of that had only one party in it, and that was when this Earth was created, and every deal since then has had at least two people involved. And so we're a collegial and cooperative industry, and we need to work together to make deals. So after you join QuantumListing, we add each member to a statewide network based on where your listings are. And if you don't have listings, based on your phone number. If your listings are in multiple states, we'll add you to multiple networks at that time. And then you can also request to be added to other networks. And you can be a part of as many networks as you want. And there is no additional charge for network membership. Once you've been added to a network, you click on the Networks tab on the left-hand sidebar of your profile page to open up the Networks menu. Your profile page is your home base on QuantumListing, and you easily get there by clicking on the little Head and Shoulders profile on the top right corner of the QuantumListing screen. You can't see it here because this is a detail, but it's pretty evident on all the pages, and it's a great way to get back to your home base. And when you log in, that's where you automatically are taken as well. Here is the network menu, which you click on the word networks on the sidebar, left-hand sidebar, and it opens up the network menu. And you have the following options: My Networks, network listings. This shows how many listings are in the different networks that I'm a part of, and then also network news. My Networks shows you the networks you're already a member of, and you can also search other networks on the site. And if you click the little green connect, uh, you'll be able to send a message to us requesting to join additional networks. We have human beings that fulfill those network requests. It's the network admin. And sometimes it takes a few hours for us to add you to that network, but we will get you there, we promise. Haven't missed one yet, I don't think. When you click the network listings option, you'll see, as you might expect, the listings from your networks. So if you're a member of more than one network, you'll see all the listings at first. You can select and you can search all the network listings in your networks from here, from this first window. Or if you prefer, you can just drill down to one particular network, and by clicking select network in the right hand side of that box, and you can filter the listings by network, asset type, trade type, and the size or price of the asset. The network news tab, which is the second menu option, gives you a quick glimpse of the recent changes to your network. And this too, you can filter by network, so it is a little less overwhelming. And clicking on the name of the member will bring you to their profile. So in this instance, it was James Jose from New Jersey's Blauberg, and we go to his profile and can see all his listings. Groups are a more self-service option. You get to choose the groups that you want to be in. We've populated our groups directory with groups for each asset class on QuantumListing, and I think we have 20 or 21 different asset classes, so there's one group for each one of those. And we've also started groups for wants in each state. So it's sort of like a bulletin board, and you can use the chat feature to post something to your group about wants. And we try not to overwhelm you with emails, so at the end of the day, if there's something that has been posted, or many things that have been posted in your wants group or any of your groups, you'll get an email asking you to go and check your group. So like networks, you access groups on the left-hand sidebar on your profile page, and you click on groups to open up the groups menu. And group feeds option, my groups, group members, and group listings are the different menu options, and we'll take them one by one. Feeds show you the recent activities by your fellow group members, and if you're a member of multiple groups, you can sort by which group you want to look at. You can select which group. If you don't see anything in your group feed, which is probably most of you at this point, it's because you have yet to join a group. we do not, unlike networks, we count on you to join groups. And these groups are brand new, so just getting started. Where hold on, I'm gonna mute Karen. Hang on.
Yeah.
So we're just getting started with them, and
So
there may not be many members yet, but we're hoping over time that this will become a popular feature on QuantumListing, and we'll bring you back on a regular basis and help you do more deals, because I know as a broker, that's what I want out of my listing service, is the ability to get more leads, have more people contact me, um, and do more deals. So let's have a deeper look at the groups menu and the different functions. So this is my groups. What happens when you click on my groups? You can add a group by hitting that green plus sign, or the plus sign in the green circle at the top right. And then once you have groups, you can edit the group. You can enter the group chat, which you can see your group details. You can delete your group. This is only if it's a group that you started, not, you can't delete somebody else's group. And you can invite members to a group, search for groups to join, and of course, join other groups. If you're starting a group, you need to give your group a name, add a description of the group, and you get to choose whether your fellow group members will be able to invite others to join the group. Big fan of inclusiveness, and if others can help you grow your group, that's that much better. If you want to have a private group, we've also given you that option as well. There's a checkbox for that, and it'll show up in the group list, but people will not be able to join a private group unless you invite them to that group. If you're starting a group and you want to invite existing QuantumListing members, you can search for our existing members, and you click the radio button to add a member to your group. And if you are wanting to invite people who are not current QuantumListing members, you just add their first name, last name, and email, and you send them an invite. And if they accept your invitation, I believe what happens is they become QuantumListing members and members of your group simultaneously. So from the group members tab, you can also see who is in your group. So if you're a member of more than one group, you can sort by the group that you want to examine. And if you click on any of the group members' names, you'll go to their profile page. So it's a great way to see who is part of your group and what they have on offer. If you've started a group, you can edit it once you've brought it to life. You can change the name, the description. You can change whether or not you want members to be able to allow others to invite other members, and you can also make it private at some point if you need to. And if you have started multiple groups, you can select which group it is that you want to add to. And if somebody's a bad actor, I guess, which might happen, although it's hard to believe in this nice community we have, you just click the X next to their name down at the bottom, and you can delete them from your group. Uh, you can also see your group's listings by clicking on the group listing tab, and you can sort by group, location, asset type, size, and price. Uh, if right now, when you first go to your group, if you're members of more than one, you'll see all the different groups listings, but you can drill down and select just the one that you want to see the listings of. Uh, Now, if you want to be a part of a quantum listing network or group, of course, you need to be a member. I don't know if you're all already members, but you can join by going to quantumlisting.com. Actually, and this URL has a typo in it. There should be a well, just it's got a typo in it. That's all you need to know. Go to quantumlisting.com and click the green free trial button on the top right corner, and that will get you started. It takes a minute to get the to get registered. There's you give your first and last name, your email address, whether you want an individual account or an enterprise account, and you're up and running in no time. When you do sign up, you get a 3-month free trial to start, and you can add as many listings as you want during your free trial. We don't keep it restricted to just a few. Uh, and after your trial is over, it's only $79.99 per year per agent. We don't collect your credit card information up front, hoping that you will forget to cancel us, like your Planet Fitness membership. You have to opt in to being a paid member. All transactions are handled securely through PayPal. You can, of course, if you want, send us a check. Um, we also like to have fun, so we have different Easter eggs sometimes in our blog posts. So if you perform certain actions, or let us know more about yourself, or fill out a survey, you may have the opportunity to get more free months. And also, if you let us know about people you've referred Quantum Listing to become Quantum Listing members, we are happy to give you some free time for that as well. That is, word of mouth is definitely the best form of advertising. We hope you love Quantum Listing enough to tell your colleagues about it, and if you don't love it that much, we hope you'll tell us why you don't and what we need to make better so that you will feel good about recommending us to your colleagues. At this point, I would like to see if anybody has any questions. And while you're thinking of questions, I've got a question for all of you. And you can answer in the chat box. And I guess the first question is you can answer it all at once. Is where are you from? Are you already a member? And if you're a member, have you checked out your network, or have you joined a group yet? So, and I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for that, we can actually go onto Quantum Listing and have a look at this is the Perlmutter Properties profile, and we can show you what groups and networks look like in real time. Okay, so we're going onto the network menu. I don't know if you can see that on the screen now. It seems to have frozen. Let me try to restart that. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. So we're now, so up here on the top right is the profile button that brings you to your profile that we mentioned. Here's the network menu. You click on networks, it opens up the menu, and we'll go through the options one by one. So you can see that I'm a member of the Upstate New York, Westchester, New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York networks. If for some reason you want to leave a network, you would click the disconnect button. You can search by network name. Oh, if I typed. So I could click on this to join the Florida network. You get a little feedback saying that your request was sent, and then the network admin will add you when they see your request. So let's have a look at our network listings. By the way, right here is a new feature that we've added recently, which is chat. We're still making some improvements to it, but you'll see this on individuals' profiles, and you'll also see this here on the networks. And by clicking that, you'll be able to add a message to your network, and it's sort of like a bulletin board type of situation if you're doing it to your whole network. If you're sending it to an individual, in that case, it's a one-on-one communication, not a group communication. So here's Rick Recchio from Buffalo, and so if I wanted to send him a private message, I would click on that and be able to send him a private message. All right. Network listings. So this shows me the listings from all of my different networks now. And I'm going to drill down to the Westchester County, New York network. That's where my company is based. And you'll notice that there are sometimes listings from other areas other than where that specific network is. And that's because a network shows all of the listings for a network member. It's not drilled down by only the geography of the network. So you could be looking in the Florida network and see a listing from Buffalo, for instance, because somebody from Buffalo also is a member of the Florida network. If you only want to see listings in certain geographies, you can search, use the search function, and also you can use another feature that we have, which I'll show you right here, which is the follow function. Not the subject of today's webinar, but a great way to just follow an individual and see their listings. You find the listings of the people that you're following here in the social section of the website. We'll cover that on another day. Let's back to networks. So you can also sort your networks, as we mentioned earlier, by the asset type, the trade type, whether it's for lease, sale, or both, sublease. And you can sort listings by the size of the space and the price as well. And here's the network news. And you can see recent, when you click on the name of the person who left the news, you'll be able to go to their profile. And next up are the group options. And the group feed is like the network news. You click on their name and you see that person's listings. I follow Jamie Schwartz. He's my landlord, actually, in this building. You can, my groups is next. And I'm a member of a bunch of different groups here, as you can see. And you can see here, there are a couple of groups that have been started by other members that are private. It looks like one of our participants has started a group, and a new member just started a group yesterday, the single tenant net lease group. And if you click on this little eye here, you can see the group details. So if you're interested in that type of asset, you click on that and you'll see the information. You can see who the users are. I believe right now it's just Ed and me. You can see our listings. And you can also go to the group chat. And this, let's go back to groups. Group listings, fairly self-explanatory. So let's look at the group for Flex Properties. I joined this group, so what you're seeing in this group are my listings. I think we're waiting for more members to join, so if you're interested in Flex Properties, come keep me company there. And then I mentioned that we started wants groups for each state, which hopefully will be a great source of new deals for you. Here's Pennsylvania. These are the listings in this group. Hang on. We'll search for that again. Oh. So you can see this fellow Steve Wilson has joined. Clicking on his name will show you his listings. That's what we were looking at just before. And so you've gotten a good overview of our networks and groups. If you have any questions and are too shy to leave them here in our chat, feel free to send me an email at david@quantumlisting.com, and I will get back to you very quickly. I try to be responsive. And again, that's david@quantumlisting.com. And I look forward to hearing more from you. And if you're not already a member of Quantum Listing, we hope you'll try a free trial. And I thank you for your participation today. So our half hour is up, and I don't want to keep you any longer because I know everybody's very busy doing deals. All right. We have a question that I'll answer. I have access to groups even though I'm on a trial membership. The answer is an emphatic yes. Anybody can join the groups. So, and again, there's no extra charge for group membership. There's no extra charge for network membership. Our goal is to get our a nice community going, and for everybody to uh, work with each other to make more deals and to find what they're looking for. Uh, so again, thank you everybody for your time, and I look forward to seeing you in a group or a network sometime soon. Thanks. Bye bye.